And then we have new cards. That's the last thing we do before we hop into Master Duel. We have a Blue Eyes structure deck. How many Blue Eyes structure decks has it been now? Anyways, we've got a new Blue Eyes structure announced for the OCG. Let's quickly go over some of these new cards. I feel like there's most people are either very excited about this because they think Blue Eyes is really cool, or kind of tired of it. I don't know which side I'm on. I personally am kind of indifferent about this. I'm okay with these cards existing. Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon, Light Dragon, level 12 it looks like. Yes. 2 tuners. 2 plus tuners plus 1 non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. Okay, so this kind of flips the synchro mechanic to the other side, right? It needs to be exactly 1 non-tuner and then a bunch of tuners, which is kind of funny. You can only use the second and third effect of this card's name each once per turn. Your opponent cannot banish cards from your graveyard. When a card or effect is activated on the field, quick effect, you can negate the activation, and if you do, this card gains 1000 attack until the end of this turn. Okay, so an Omni negate, but only for cards on the field. So can't negate like Nibiru or anything like that. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, special a Light Dragon monster from your graveyard, except Blue Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon. This card seems a little underpowered, I want to say, for what a level 12 synchro is that needs multiple tuners and a non-tuner Blue Eyes monster. You cheated out with Spirit Dragon? Oh, right, that was their thing, right? They would tag out into bigger synchros. Okay, that's good then. That's better. Yeah, that's solid. Okay. Yeah. Crimson Dragon target. It is a Crimson Dragon target, but Crimson Dragon can already summon an Omni negate. That's probably better than this, right? Like Crimson Dragon can already summon Cosmic Blazar, so this one is not that good in comparison, I think. This feels fine to me though. It feels fine. Like, yeah, it makes Spirit Dragon able to tag out into a better card, but I feel like that's fine. You have Maiden of White. I could have sworn a card like that existed already. I guess it's Maiden of Eyes of Blue that I'm thinking of, or whatever. Light Spellcaster Tuner, level 1. You can only use the first, second, and third effect once per turn. You can send this card from hand or field to the graveyard. Place a True Light from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up in your spell and trap zone. If you special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon while this card is in the graveyard, you can special summon this card. When a card or effect is activated that targets this card on the field, or when this card is targeted for an attack, you can special a Blue Eyes White Dragon or a level 1 light monster from your graveyard. How good is True Light? True Light. True Light is your opponent can't target Blue Eyes if this face-up card is sent. Oh, this is the equivalent to the one in Dark Magician. Yeah, you can activate one of these effects. Special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or grave. Set 1 spell trap directly from your deck that lists Blue Eyes. Okay. I mean, the second effect is kind of nice, right? The fact that you can start, you discard this, get this, and then you activate the effect that to tutor any spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes. That seems okay. Shadow of Malice, thank you for the full year of support. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's fine. You know, tutoring out a spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes is okay. And then you have a True Light for future turns that stops targeting. And the fact that you have to play this card in the first place, I think, is the biggest problem. But yeah, it's all right. Prayers with Eyes of Blue. You can only use the first and second effect once per turn. Discard a card, add a level 1 light tuner and 1 spell trap that mentions Blue Eyes from your deck to your hand, except Prayers with Eyes of Blue. Banish this card from your grave, target a Blue Eyes White Dragon you control, equip a Blue Eyes from your extra deck to it as an equip spell that gives it 400 attack. So it's basically a Melody of the Awakening Dragon, but instead of searching big dragons, you search like your little stuff, your light tuners and your spell traps. That's okay. And the graveyard effect, I don't know how much it matters. Ain't that from the animation? I think this scene was in the animation video. Yeah, I don't think, guys, I don't think it's a coincidence, by the way, that a lot of the archetypes that were in the Chronicles have received some support, right? We got new ice barriers, we got new blue eyes, we got new 6 samurais. Like, it's a lot of stuff that had trailers, right? A lot of stuff that appeared in that trailer has gotten support. So, yeah. What else was in there? Was there anything that hasn't received support yet? Melfi's? Yeah, there was Melfi's. I don't think Melfi's have received support. I guess you could speculate that that might happen, but I don't know. Saga of the Blue-Eyed Dragon. Spell, normal spell card. You can only use the first and the second. Oh, you can only use one of them per turn. Okay. Special Blue Eyes from your deck, graveyard, or banishment in defense position, but you can only summon the vanilla if you don't already have it. Okay. Also, you're locked into dragons from the extract. Okay. This card started out really strong and then got weaker the more I read. So still potentially an okay card, but yeah, it makes this card a 1-card spirit dragon, right? Because you discard this card, you place Eternal Light, True Light. True Light sets you this card. You activate this card, you summon the vanilla Blue Eyes, and because you've summoned the vanilla Blue Eyes, this one returns from the graveyard. So you've got a level 9 synchro right there. So yeah, this is a 1-card spirit dragon with this. It's not too bad. It's not terrible, honestly. Obviously, we are in a time period for Yu-Gi-Oh! Where 1-card combos like a 1-card combo that activates True Light and summons Spirit Dragon is theoretically pretty solid. But comparing it to what some other cards do in the game right now is pretty crazy, right? So like Snake Eyes, Fiend Smith, that kind of stuff. Obviously, it pales in comparison to that, but it's like, this is fine legacy support, you know, like it's all right. I don't know if we can ever make Blue Eyes like relevant again to the point where it was in like 2016, where it was even able to win the World Championship. I don't know if these cards do that. Probably not, but they're okay. You know, you can play around with them. Seems all right.